Hey, what's happening everyone? My name is Speedstreak and welcome to Speedstreak Reviews, where we take a look at video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, or anything geek related, and let's see how well they turn out. Now, for this review, we're going to be taking a look at the second most recent Avenger to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Black Panther. Introduced in the comics in 1966, the king of the hidden, futuristic city of Wakanda with his vibranium suit made his debut when he met the Fantastic Four, and later not only became an official member of the Avengers, but also one of the most popular superheroes in Marvel. He was later brought into Captain America Civil War in 2016 thanks to Chadwick Boseman's performance, and his character was praised by both fans and critics. Now that his movie is now out, would Black Panther be as successful as its MCU predecessors, or would we have preferred to have it kept hidden in Wakanda? Let's dive right in and see the return of the king in my non-spoilery review of Black Panther. Let's start with the story. Taking place after Captain America's Civil War, it focuses on T'Challa, aka Black Panther, who takes up the mantle as King of Wakanda after his father's passing and struggles to not only balance his life as protector and warrior, but also has to fight for the throne and for Wakanda. The way on how they directed the story and integrated it into the MCU is phenomenal. The story gives great detail on how Wakanda and the Black Panther came to be and why it was hidden all this time. Speaking of Black Panther, the way on how the story dealt with the mythos with the vibranium suit, the heart-shaped herb, and the Black Panther ancestors is beautifully well done. For Wakanda, the story gives a great description of its technological advancements, and how it did it was wonderfully executed. It even delves into the relationship between the African Americans and Native Americans, as well as ties with the real world and elements of African culture. The story also gives off both a Lion King and James Bond vibe, which works very well. Mixed with the right amount of action, comedy, and emotion, the story helps solidify the Black Panther and Wakanda's role in the MCU. Next up, the characters. Well, you can't have a Marvel movie without its heroes and villains, starting off with T'Challa, who struggles to balance his role as both King and Black Panther while facing many oppositions, and the way he finds his path is actually pretty well done. Shuri, who enjoys developing his gear and gadgets, is smarter than Tony Stark, gives great support to her brother and comedy throughout the movie, as well as being an excellent fighter. Nakia, an ally to T'Challa, who may have feelings for him, but I won't get into that much because spoilers. Okoye, a powerful warrior who is captain of the Dora Milaje and is very loyal to both her king and her country. And Everett Ross, an ally to T'Challa, who was also introduced in Captain America Civil War, originally thought Wakanda was a third world country. For the villains, we have M'Baku, a ruler of a rival tribe who opposes T'Challa and Wakanda's way of life, Ulysses Claw, a black arms dealer who wants to steal the vibranium for profit, and of course, the main antagonist, Eric Killmonger, who wants to steal T'Challa's throne in order to use Wakanda's weapons to spread them across the world. I have to say, the way the actors did for each character was amazing. This is the first Marvel movie to have a full African American cast whose passion and talents help bring life to these characters, and all of them performed an outstanding job. What's interesting is that they have a Shakespearean vibe as well. Even though many of the Marvel characters differentiate from their comic book counterparts, they still give an excellent performance throughout the movie nonetheless. Which brings up to the next topic, the action. Let's just say, the action in the MCU never fails, especially in this movie. Both the fight scenes and the chase scenes were performed extremely well, with a hint of James Bond action within it. The choreography was also executed brilliantly well done, and the way they did it felt as if they leapt out of the comic book pages. Even at the climax, I absolutely enjoyed it. Being a great entertaining part of the movie, the action helps the characters give amazing sequences throughout. Finally, the music. When I heard the soundtrack in this movie, it was actually really well done. The soundtrack has elements of African culture which, if you listen closely, has some vibes of The Lion King. Each scene with the music fits very well. As you hear the music, you can feel the emotion with each scene, with not only the action scenes, but also the heartbreaking scenes as well. Either for quiet moments or fast-pacing moments, the soundtrack fits very well with each scene throughout the movie. Black Panther has not only proven itself to be another successful Marvel movie, but has also planted itself to be one of the best Marvel movies ever. The story helps unlock a new part of the MCU which is both new and outstanding. The character's performance was splendidly delivered from all the actors. The action was fast-paced and choreographed amazingly, and the music helped bring emotion throughout the movie. This not only shows us what an unbreakable jewel Black Panther is, but also marks as the final stepping stone for Avengers Infinity War. That was my non-spoiler review of Black Panther. What do you guys think? Have you seen the movie yet? What are your thoughts for Black Panther? What other Marvel movies or movies in general do you want me to review? Let me know in the comment section down below. So that's all the time I have to say for this video, but don't go anywhere, we still have plenty of reviews to look in soon. So stay tuned for more. So, thank you everyone so much for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to super smash that like button, and leave a comment down below to see what you think about this video, and don't forget to share with a friend if you want to. And be sure to subscribe and click that little notification bell to get updated for latest content. So once again, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak out.